turn you back on, baby.
Okay.
Padded Room Radio is back on the air, you motherfuckers. My name is Darian. I am still here. I have not gone anywhere. You are still stuck with me. Unfortunately, that's the bad news. Now let me give you the good news. Dusty is back in the house.
Hello, hello.
What's going on, Big Dust?
Oh, nothing. Did some decorating of McDowell Manor this weekend.
Nice.
So got all the Halloween stuff up, so I'm very happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, love it. I love it. Love the spooky season.
Me too, man.
So.
I would like to get mine out. First, I need to clean the garage.
Oh.
So you were here last week.
Yes.
And you saw the saucy little number that was doing my pest control around here.
Yes.
That was last Tuesday. What do you get off hiring a hot, well... I'm gonna give her a 6. I'll say she was a 6.
Yeah,
but she was in her, to be fair, she was in her pest control pajamas or whatever that is.
Which could be a kink for somebody.
It might be for me. But she went around and sprayed, and since then I've found no less than 4 dead mice in my garage.
All right.
And the only reason
she did her job right.
She did. Yeah, she's an assassin.
Okay.
But the only reason I knew they were there is because of the cloud of flies that comes with the dead mice.
You got the flies instead of the mice.
Well, I got them all, really. I mean, yeah. I guess now that I think about it, you just once I got rid of the carcass, the dead mice.
Oh yeah.
Then the flies go away. So I got that going for me.
Perfect.
But what I got to bring all the Halloween stuff down from the attic. Mm-hmm. It's a multi-step process for us.
Yep.
And we have 0 time to do it.
That was why we did it, is because we had one Friday where we didn't have anything going on. And, I work 4/10, so we just did it all on Friday.
Nice.
And so we just got it done, and it's up. So I get to enjoy it for 2 months, which is nice.
Yeah, you got 2 months, so love it.
Yep.
Right on. Miss Monica is also in the house. What's up, Monica?
I'm here.
You are here. Are you putting up Halloween decorations?
Not yet.
I mean, you're in the desert. What do you got like a slightly more creepy cactus that you can put out?
No, we actually have a guy around the corner that has gone way out.
Okay.
So I think we might do some little things.
Do some little things, man. Put up a get a fucking like a skeleton situation. I don't know what you want to do, man.
Go to Home Depot, get a 12-foot skeleton.
That's all you need. Big boner.
Big boner.
Big boner. Put it right in your front yard. You're gonna love it.
Actually, the guy next door to Kirby, that's his name, has that big giant skeleton that just stands there.
Yeah, that's a big boner right there.
Yeah, we should just get that one.
Well,
and they can be dueling boners.
Oh yeah, have your boner like giving other boner the finger.
Oh, perfect.
There it is. And put some sunglasses on them because that makes it more hardcore in a weird way.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, they got to be big sunglasses. You might have to build the sunglasses now that I think about it. Right on, man. Well, it's good to have you guys back with me this week. We got a lot of shit to get into. We got horror news, listener mail, all the usual shenanigans. I say we start things off with a little horror news, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds good.
Amateur move. Monica, what do you got for us? Anything?
Actually, Actually, I got 2 movies to keep your eyes open for.
Okay.
And I I didn't know this, but they remade The Hand That Rocked the Cradle.
Yeah, Maka Monroe and who was the other one?
Yes, your girl.
Which girl?
What was that?
Maka Monroe and who was the other actress? There was 2 of them.
Oh, shoot.
Elizabeth Winstead.
Okay.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. That's what I'm seeing here.
Okay. Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim. Very cool.
Yeah, and it's supposed to come out on October 22nd, and I was surprised they remade this one, but I'm looking forward to it.
As a probably 9 to 13-year-old when the original came out,
Rebecca De Mornay.
there were certain situations in that movie which were may have the tracking on the VHS may not be as good as it used to be.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited. All in all, it's not that great. The original was not that great of a movie, but it was basically single white female with a kid.
Yeah, but didn't Hand of the Rock's Cradle come out first? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah. And single white female was much more erotic. Mm-hmm. Had a lot more situations.
Yes.
For a young man to
That was in the same era of Basic Instinct.
Yeah.
When they're pushing the envelope there.
90s sleaze, man, is what it was. God damn, it was a good time to be a kid.
It was great.
Red Shoe Diaries, fucking yeah, buddy. What?
Every other episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, you could get down to some Tales from the Crypt, Dusty.
Yep.
All right, what else you got there, Monica?
And I got one. I hope you guys have not heard of this one yet. It's called Big Baby.
I haven't.
I have, but you go right ahead, kiddo.
You have? So I didn't really know that Michael Cummings was a rock star.
He's Spider-1, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did not know that. And I didn't know he was the brother of Rob Zombie.
Oh, boy, Monica, come on.
But yeah, so they have a movie coming out, too. It should be released any day now. And
yes.
And I did not know Cher was the producer also.
Cher is the producer.
Yes.
Have you watched any of Spider-1's previous movies?
I was looking at the list of his movies, and I don't recall. Well, I've seen The Glass House, I've seen Little Nicky, but I haven't seen his other stuff.
The most recent one he came out was the Little Bites. Yeah.
Little Bites was okay. If you want a really good horror show, watch Allegoria. That was his first movie.
Yeah.
There's another one called Burying the Bride, which I think you'll love. Because it involves weird redneck sex, and I know that's kind of your kink, so you just jump right in there, babe. You're going to love that. If I remember right, it happens in a trailer, too, so you go right ahead with your bad self.
Those zombie brothers, always with the redneck stuff.
Hey, at least Spider can tone it down a bit.
Yeah.
Rob is just like, fucking, I'm going to spit Copenhagen dip on your face while I'm fucking your mom or something. I don't know.
While I'm fucking my mom.
My mom, yeah. Your mom. I don't know. Wherever we're going with it, it's going to be gross. Right on. You got anything else, Monica?
No, that's all I got. I didn't want to go down the list and just release everything coming out.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Well, then. Thank you for saving some for the rest of us. Dusty, what do you got, my man?
Okay, so trailers are up for The Bride. This is the Bride of Frankenstein, basically, retelling, with Christian Bale and Jessie Buckley as Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein. In 1930 Chicago, Frankenstein's monster asks Dr. Euphorinus to create a companion for him. They give life to a murdered woman as the bride, sparking romance, police interest, and radical social change. So I watched it. It looks very Bonnie and Clyde-ish to me. I don't know.
Okay.
It looks like it'd be worth a watch. The Christian Bale Frankenstein makeup was pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I saw like the stills. I saw the pictures.
Gotcha. Okay.
Looks interesting. Did you catch who the director is?
Yeah, isn't it? Oh gosh, don't tell
Maggie
me.
Gyllenhaal.
Maggie Gyllenhaal, yes,
Yes.
because her brother's in the movie too.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake is in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could be.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more of a tumultuous love story, if you will. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know if it's going to go.
It's got a big cast.
Yes. Yeah.
I figured it would.
So.
I mean, okay, so we've all seen the original Bride of Frankenstein, I assume. The bride is only in it for like the last 10 minutes.
And she fucking hates him.
Yeah, and like, we belong dead. That's what she says. And that's, she's just trying to get away the rest of the time.
This one seems much different. Seems
Okay.
like she's into it.
Okay.
So.
Well, yeah, I
She
mean.
calls him Frankie, baby.
Ooh. Oh, no. They're not going to.
They got that 30s Chicago gangster talk
Speaking
going.
of Rob Zombie. I don't know. I'll check it out either way.
Yeah, it might be worth a watch.
Yeah. Right on, man. Anything else?
The other thing I had was a new trailer for It, Welcome to Derry drop, too. Did you watch the new one?
I did not watch it, but I think I know where you're going with this.
It's looking good. I'm
Yeah?
pretty stoked about it. It's 1962 Maine. Seems like they started name dropping, so Mike Hamlin's parents are kind of the main characters in this thing. Mm-hmm. Looks like another group of the Losers Club is kind of forming around there. So I don't know. I think it looks great.
Yeah, looks really good. Are you into the Stephen King thing, Monica?
The It movies?
The new TV show coming out.
Oh, no, I'm not a fan of that stuff.
What is that supposed to mean?
It
sounds like somebody just asked you about
what's
anal.
Scary about it, so
You don't know what's scary about it?
Well, yeah, it's not a... Okay, so us as desensitized as we are, I never thought it was scary. I just thought it was good horror. I don't know, good movie. I don't know. Both of them. I liked Chapter 1 better than Chapter 2.
Of course.
But, I don't know. I dug it.
There is something about a killer clown that we can get behind. Because, I mean, the Joker was always like this crime prince kind of a persona. But the idea of a clown that literally just wants to eat your children, basically. That is terrifying.
Feed on their fear.
And, like, reimagine itself as whatever the hell your kids are afraid of at that moment. That is kind of terrifying. But more importantly, the mythos that Stephen King built behind it. Mm-hmm. And now Joe Hill is kind of
dabbling in the world.
Kind of tacking on to in a weird way. That is fascinating. I'm very excited to see where we could go with that.
I think they're going to explore a lot of the Stephen King verse in this show as well, because there was a scene in the trailer where there was a bus to Shawshank Prison.
Yes.
There was another scene where it looked like this mist was rolling into town.
Oh boy!
And this lady was getting pulled away by some tentacled thing.
Oh shit!
So I don't know. Like I said, it sounds like or looks like they're kind of getting all this shit into there.
Okay,
so
I'm into that.
A verse going on here.
I like a Stephen King verse.
So I don't know.
Right on. I've got some Welcome to Derry news.
Okay.
Confirmed character, Dick Halloran.
Really?
Yes. Okay. You remember that guy, Monica?
No. Who is it?
Come on, man. The cook from The Shining.
The cook from The Shining.
He had The Shining. He was the one that
shine.
He was the one that told Danny about it.
Yeah. Scatman Crothers.
Remember, I wasn't a fan of The Shining either.
I know, but you would at least remember Scatman Crothers, one would hope. Well, he's going to be in. If you're a Dorcas like me and Dusty, you'll know that Dick Halloran is a recurring character in Stephen King's work. He did appear briefly in the novel It as part of a flashback to a previous event, and now he's going to be part of this It Welcome to Derry thing.
That's awesome.
So that's pretty exciting. Full trailers are now up for Jack Black and Dusty McDowell's Anaconda remake. I mean Paul Rudd. Sorry, I get you guys confused sometimes. It looks like straight comedy, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a giant snake movie. So
with those two fucking
with those two turd balls.
Yeah.
You guys have both seen the original. I assume?
Yeah.
What is there like
Yeah.
four or five of those?
I just think I've watched the first one.
The first one was the best. Owen Wilson, John Voight,
Jennifer, wasn't it? What's
J-Lo?
J-Lo, yeah.
Yeah, Ice Cube was
Ice
in it.
Cube, yeah.
John Voight doing his best Hispanic. No, there is a giant snake of legend that lives in these jungles.
Yeah.
Nacho!
Exactly. You're whiter than white there, Mr.
I know.
Voight.
Take it easy there, fella. It looks like straight comedy. It might be fun though. And the only other story I have that you two clowns haven't already covered is that posters are up for VHS Halloween.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It looks like another VHS movie.
Yeah. When's it supposed to drop?
Early October.
Yeah, that's what
so it'll probably go straight to Shudder. Did you guys ever watch VHS Beyond?
Yes. That was the second to last one, right?
No, I think it was the last one.
Was that the last one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went straight to Shudder, right?
Straight to Shudder.
Yeah.
It was all like sci-fi alien.
Wasn't that what we
abduction.
talked about with the aliens like picking off the skydiver bros?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the weird Tusk
Yes.
dog person
Yep,
remake thing.
I did watch that.
Not that great.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they've gone downhill.
I would still say it's better than VHS Viral. That's still my least favorite of all.
Agreed.
Right on. Well, that's all we got on the horror news. You guys ready for some listener mail?
Speaking of Shudder, I was on there last night, and they were doing a very heavy-handed, promotional campaign for the Black Phone 2.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that is going to be dropping on Shudder shortly after release. I've never seen them do that with a movie before, is what I'm saying. So they had a whole row dedicated to it, like
really
behind the scenes. This, like Black Phone 2 is being promoted heavily on Shudder.
Okay.
So that might be a thing.
It'll probably go to the theaters first.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
but Peacock is Black Phone, the original, is I thought it was an NBC type property or owned by I think Universal NBC or in coots.
Yeah.
So that's on Peacock. So I'm just wondering what this big viral promotional campaign is going on Shudder. It kind of just threw me for a loop. I'd never seen anything like that.
They might have just paid for advertising
Possibly,
on Shudder.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess. Yeah. All right, jerk-offs, listener mail. Here we go.
Listener mail.
Now I hope you guys are ready to get blown away by a tidal wave of votes for the fish people.
Oh, fuck off.
Because it's coming, man. I can feel it in the air.
I knew
Everybody is dying.
I knew it.
They are dying to vote for the fish people. We got, actually, we only got 2 voicemails. But they're both going to vote for the fish people. I can feel it, Dusty.
I doubt it,
I can
sir.
feel it. I'm just letting you know. I don't want you guys to be disappointed.
Okay.
Here comes 4 fish people votes. Let's kick things off with our main man in Alabama. Here comes Alan.
What's going on, Alan?
What's up?
What's up, big dog?
Everybody's good. Let's see. Terradome. Give me
Fish
the
people.
vampires. Mr. Darian, are you possibly graduation day?
No. You're close, though. You're in the right neighborhood.
I forgot to watch The Beast Within. I got busy. I've seen most of it. I remember liking it. I remember wanting to see it. I remember the video box vividly from when I was a little kid. Let's see what I'm looking at.
It's
Didn't watch
interesting.
much this week. I got one movie in this movie called Warfare.
Ooh.
That was one of the most intense war movies I've ever seen. It's pretty much in real time. It's about a SEAL team in Iraq. It's
flirting
almost
with that.
documentary based on a true story. Really, really good, really intense. There was no music in the movie, which I thought was interesting. Anyway, that's all I got. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Beautiful.
Alan.
Thanks for calling in, Alan. Yes, sir. All right. Alan wants vampires. I give him vampires.
He wants the vampires.
Asshole. All right.
He is an intellectual man.
He's thinking with the wrong head, I
no.
think is what's going on. Son of
Now,
a
if you
bitch.
said sexy mermaid fish people, maybe you would have got a couple more votes.
That's what it is. I undersold it, Dusty.
Yes.
Fucking shit. All right. Here comes from Southern California, Mr. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Hey-yo.
Hey-yo. Padded room. How's my favorite degenerates this week?
What's up, big baby?
I do hope everyone is doing well.
We're okay.
Got to get in there real quick on the educating department. Tell me your prom night.
Prom night. You got
right?
me.
Gotcha.
You did it.
All right. On the fucking Terror Dome, man.
Come on, fish people.
You got the Vamps versus the Fish People.
Fish people, bro.
And I know you're pulling for them Fish People, but... you know, I just don't see how it's going to work.
Nobody's got my back on the fish
but
people.
I do want to see how you're going to write it.
Okay.
So fuck it. Put me down for the Fish People.
Let's go, fish people!
And from now on, I want all of the Terror Dome eliminations. I think they should all be done by fucking Human Relations from the Umbrella Corp.
Okay.
I'm going to start voting hardcore Umbrella Corp just so Human Relations knock them out doing the elimination for.
They won't be eliminated.
Yeah, fuck it. Put me
They'll
down
just
for the
be
Fish People.
no longer
on
employed.
The one you're looking at department, I did get to catch one flick, man. This movie called Evil Speak.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why the fuck I watched it.
Clint Howard,
like
dude.
Late 80s. It's got bad late 80s computer-generated graphics
It's terrible.
or whatever. It could be a good enough fucking flick.
It's silly. It's a silly
This
movie.
kid in military school, he's getting bullied.
Yeah,
and then,
he basically finds
he
the
discovers the power
Necronomicon.
of Satan or whatever. And
Like, puts it onto a computer hard drive.
It could be good, but, the CGI sucks,
Yeah.
But that you expect that for that time.
It's
period.
ridiculous.
The thing that really fucking drives me nuts is that this main kid, his fucking face.
It's Clint Howard.
Just look at the fucking face.
He worked for decades in Hollywood because of that ugly fucking mug of his.
When he's fucking scared. You just a fucking... I just can't stand this fucking actor's face, man. Just the stupid...
It's Ron Howard's brother, Tom Hardy.
Right now.
All right.
Some of these weird, scrunched up fucking expressions he makes.
He's got giant
he's
buck
probably a
teeth.
nice guy. But it's not a great flick. And if
It's
you can
not.
just get by that.
No, you're right.
It still isn't that fucking great. Anyway, that's all I got. Hope all is well. Love you like family. Bye now.
Love you too, Tom Hardy. Thanks for calling in, amigo.
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard.
He's the best tackler I've seen since Joe Montana.
Little Bobby Boucher for you there.
Joe Montana was a quarterback, you idiot.
Monica, have you seen Evil Speak? Do you remember it? Is the real question. Clint Howard in a military school, getting bullied, and then finding the Necronomicon, and then basically translating it to a computer hard drive, so he can I don't know. He puts it on a computer, man. And then he gets revenge on the bullies.
Yeah, I have not seen that movie.
Best part of the movie. What's his name? Clint Howard plays a guy named, his last name is Cooper Smith.
Cooper Smith is
Yes.
his full last name?
That's his full last name. And all the other military kids are bullying him, and they keep calling him CooperDick.
Cooper.
Hey, great going, CooperDick!
The insults in the 80s were just...
Dude.
Come on.
My last name rhymes with a member of the male anatomy, and that is all I heard throughout high school, well into my military career.
What's up, Darian Cock?
Hey, Lance Corporal Cock! Oh, yeah, that never gets old, does it? All right, that's all we got on the listener mail, unless some mysterious other listener might call in and vote for the fish people.
You're not fixing the votes.
My name is Mary. I want to vote for the fish people.
Collusion.
Damn it. All right, I guess we'll get into a movie then. It's fine. Let's get into a movie, shall we?
Yep.
You don't really know much about Halloween. Halloween, the barriers will be down between the real and the unreal. And and the dead might be looking in. The last great one took place 3,000 years ago when the hills ran red.
Halloween, the children.
You happen to know anything about this Cochran?
All I can tell you, mister, is watch out. He's watching you, friend, I guarantee you that.
Trick or treat.
Hey, Mr. Cochran, just what is the final process? Fellas, I was just kidding.
Witchcraft. To us, it was a way of controlling our environment.
Hey!
Where are they taking her?
They're taking her to the factory.
I want a mask. Can I have a mask?
Just what I had in mind for you, little buddy. Why, Cocker? Why? Do I need a reason?
I've got nothing here to indicate there was ever a body at all.
Operator, this is an emergency.
I do love a good joke, and this is the best ever. A joke on the children. I'm glad you'll be able to watch it.
You've got to believe me.
They're going to kill us. All of us.
Stop it!
The world's going to change tonight, Doctor. Happy Halloween.
Stop it!
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. The night no one comes home.
Season of the Witch.
Oh boy, it is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch from 1982.
Yes,
Guys,
it is.
yes, it is. You bet your sweet ass it is. It got 5.2 stars on IMDb. Written and directed by Tommy Wallace. This one's got an R rating, starring Tom Atkins, Stacey Nelkin, and Dan O'Hillehy. Yeah. Irish guy.
Yeah.
Irish fella. Maybe Scottish.
White-haired Irish fella.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. I'm going to tell you right now. I love this movie. It's not a good movie. It's not. It's a bad movie by every standard ever created.
Mm-hmm.
None of this makes sense.
Nope.
But in 1982, it was a perfectly acceptable plot point for two people to completely abandon their lives in the middle of an afternoon and just take off and go try to track down whatever the hell.
Yeah, and hook up along the way.
Of course. That went without saying.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to have sex. We start off on Saturday, the 23rd of October, ladies and gentlemen. And basically what we're going to open up with here is a chase sequence between what appears to be a older businessman and a couple of dudes in suits.
Yep, looks like feds or something.
Yeah, not quite Agent Cooper level suits, but like 82 versions. They look like extras from WKRP in Cincinnati. You know what I mean?
They had an air of authority about them.
Well, it could be
private security. If
little
you will.
Alex Keaton in there.
Yes.
Alex P. Keaton coming. They could be Republicans, Dusty.
Oh, so
Fuck shit. Now you're in trouble. He's running around. It's nighttime. We can't really tell where he's at other than he dips through a junkyard and they follow him, and then he
under an overpass.
Could be like a small town maybe or something like that. He's got something with him that he's clutching. Eventually he dips into a gas station and he collapses from, I guess, exhaustion.
Yeah.
And he won't let go of the thing that he's clutching. This is when the gas station attendant finds him and he's like, "Oh man, I'm going to get you to a hospital." So he puts him in a tow truck and drives him to a hospital. This is where we see that the whole time he was clutching a orange pumpkin Halloween mask. Mm-hmm. Scary stuff right there.
Yeah.
Woo! Get him to the hospital. And now this is something I'm a little confused about. I thought I had this figured out, but watching it last night, I have to ask, was Dr. Chalice divorced or was he just a scumbag?
Yes, he's divorced.
He was divorced.
He said ex-wife.
Okay.
A couple times, yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Well. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he was grabbing nurse asses.
He was dude.
He was, even though he was divorced, he was still a bit of a scumbag.
He was he was throwing the dick to everybody in that hospital.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it. And probably including the poor Hispanic janitor that didn't even know what was going on. So now we're going to cut to Dr. Chalice, played by Tom Atkins. He came home and he's getting the kids ready for Halloween. I think he was there, I guess, now that we're saying he's divorced, he was probably there to pick the kids up, but he gets there to the ex-wife's house, and he's got two Halloween masks on him. He's like, hey, I got you kids some Halloween masks. And they're like, Daddy's home, yay! And then his pager goes off, and...
Oh, by the way.
Huh.
The Halloween masks that he delivers are fucking trash.
Yeah, they're not... They're not,
like when your mom went to the store to buy you fucking toys from the dollar store when you wanted a fucking He-Man.
Yeah. Remember those plastic Halloween masks?
Yes.
That had like the razor...
elastic... Yeah,
it was a razor
rubber
wire
band, yeah.
that would cut into your fucking skin, man. Yeah. And you could only wear that son of a bitch for about 3.5 seconds before you started to suffocate. God forbid you have a runny nose while you're wearing that thing, because that is just gonna... You're gonna die. Dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna drown in your own snot. Anyway, they see the mask and they're like, "Oh, Dad, I wanted the silver shamrock.
You already got a silver shamrock mask, you big fucking loser,
douchebag." And then his pager goes off, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm needed at the hospital." And this is the fun part: the ex-wife is like, "Hey, you smell like scotch. Should you be drinking and doctoring?" And he's like, I just had a couple.
Yeah,
I got to get back to the hospital.
Don't tell me my business, devil woman.
I don't think there is a seat like watching the amount of drinking that Dr. Chalice does throughout this story. I don't think he was sober for a single second.
Oh no! Every time I need to get a drink.
Yeah, the whole time. Like
we're going to go explore. We're going to go investigate this building, but I need a drink first.
I brought a 6-pack with us for the road.
Exactly.
Let's go.
He did. He had it sitting on the fucking payphone.
So
that's the kind of doctor I want. He's definitely not going to bust your balls about drinking too much.
No, he's not. And you may end up with a wristwatch somewhere in your midsection after surgery. He's like, all right, well, I got to get back to the hospital. Sorry, kids, be back when I can. Get to the hospital. The tow truck driver has dropped the old man off, and the tow truck driver's like, well, you see somebody and they need help, you help them, right? There's not going to be any trouble. In the meantime, the guys in the suits are kind of like quietly infiltrating the hospital. Dr. Chalice puts the old man like in an observation room. He seems all right. He's just a little exhausted and freaked out, and he's still clutching the Halloween mask. And he's like, all right, well, then he grabs the nurse's ass, and he's like, all right, I'm going to dip into my office here. He goes into his office and lays down on the couch, and while that's going on, one of the guys with the suits comes in and does like a double eye poke with like a nasal like scoop, like I poked both your eyes out.
It was fucking weird, yeah.
Yeah, but then I got into your navel cavity,
basically,
and then I
broke your face out.
Just pulled your whole nasal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you call it. It's like a Vulcan death pinch, but on your face.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I'm sure that would kill somebody or at least ruin their day.
Yeah.
At the very least. The nurse comes in and sees that, and she screams. Dr. Chalice wakes up. He goes running down there, and the nurse is like, he went that way. So Dr. Chalice takes off after him, follows the guy in the suit out to the car. Guy gets out to the car, soaks himself in gasoline, and blows himself up. And Dr. Chalice is like, what the? Oh, Jesus, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I need a scotch.
Yeah, I better pour myself a drink. God damn it. Here comes the cops and everybody. Now, apparently, love interest number 2.5 that works at the hospital, Teddy, which is a female. So she's
like the forensics pathologist kind of person.
Do they keep that person employed at a hospital?
No, I would imagine they'd be at the cop shop,
like a
or
CSI
some kind of a county building.
Sure, but she's there, and she's got some petri dishes with a bunch of ashes in them. So she's there. She's like, "Hey, I want a He's like, "I want a toxicology report on that dead guy that blew himself up." And she's like, "Well, okay, but all I got is a bunch of ashes and a bunch of fucking debris from the car that blew up. But I'll see what I can do." And then they make out.
Yeah. And she says he owes her a dinner for doing this work for him.
Is a young Tom Atkins attractive, Monica? That's what I need to know.
No. I don't know why he's sleeping with everyone.
I assume it's just his bravado and the way
Could
he
be the
looks.
bravado and could be the fact he's a doctor.
Well, in The Fog, he was just a loser in a truck.
Yeah, but he still had the bravado.
That's what it is, man.
So he's the bad boy type in The Fog.
I'm looking at him right now, and I don't see anything that would make me want to have sex with him. There's nothing there.
You're not thinking with your 1982 brain.
You gotta,
Monica.
think about you're hammered too because you're drinking just as much as he is. He's overpronouncing every syllable and every letter, really. Whoa, yeah, Monica, I'm going to make love to you. Do you understand that?
Maybe in the 80s,
did that just turn you on?
The women were obsessed with that thick mustache.
That's what it was.
He didn't have a mustache in The Fog, Monica.
Oh,
I'll give it to you in Maniac Cop. He had the full Silver Fox mustache. You know what I'm saying? But nothing in The Fog, man.
That was the thing back in the 80s, that mustache.
I tell you. And Jamie Lee Curtis waited all of 6 minutes before she jumped on his dick.
This other broad we're going to talk about here in a minute waited maybe 2 hours.
Oh, well, they at least made it to a motel room.
Sure.
So there's
they
that.
had to put up the pretenses of being husband and wife. But
totally.
We're jumping ahead of ourselves here.
It is. It's all acting. I'm going to put it in you because I don't want these guys getting suspicious. Okay, Dr. Chalice.
Well, if you think it's best.
So that's crazy, man. This guy just blew himself up in the church parking lot. Next day comes around. The old man's daughter rolls up, and she's like, "What happened with my dad? Where is he?" And nobody knows. Dr. Chalice, right back to the bar. I don't think he even took a nap. He just went straight to the bar. He's at the bar, and this, unfortunately, is the point in the movie where we have to remove Halloween 3 from the Michael Myers canon.
Yes.
And it's because there is a commercial that plays on the bar TV for the John Carpenter classic Halloween.
Uh-huh.
So
very meta for the 1980s.
It was, but now we cannot...
Wink, wink. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Says
Hey.
old John.
Hey. Unfortunately, we cannot count this as part of the official Halloween mythos because of that. Okay, he's there at the bar. He's drinking and smoking cigarettes. In walks the old man's daughter, played by Stacey Nelkin. Ellie is her name. She's all right. She's looking pretty good by 1980 standards. She's got the teased hair, the glossy lipstick. She comes in. I just had a few questions about my father, and he's like, "Oh yeah, just before he died, he said, 'Tell Ellie I love her.'" And she's like, "You're full of shit. I'm leaving." So he
whoa! We can discuss the rest of this after a Poise Coda cigarette.
Yeah, of course. But before that, he grabs her and pulls her back.
Yeah,
that's an assault charge.
He's very fucking pushy.
It's all Tom Atkins, bro. Look, you're either going to have sex with me or I'm going to fucking rape you. That's it. I can buy you a drink and try to be a gentleman, or I can knock you the fuck out, and we're doing it right here.
Yeah. Fucking 80s guys.
I'm telling you, dude. He's like, "Hey, listen. Your dad came in clutching a Halloween mask. I never seen anything like it before in my life. Guy comes in, kills him, goes out in the parking lot, blows himself up. You want to tell me what the hell's going on?" It's my best Tom Atkins, by the way. She's like, "I don't know. I was trying to find my dad. He went missing off the grid, and then I tracked him down, and then you called and told me he died, but I'm going through his old letters and stuff. It looks like he went to a town called Santa Mira to try to fulfill an order. He got his order, and then he just kind of went missing." He's like, "Santa Mira, huh? Well, I'm just going to quit my job for a couple of days, completely abandon my wife and kids, and go with you to Santa Mira, because I need answers."
Exactly.
So he grabs...
There's your plot right
and
there.
He grabs the six-pack, and they jump in the car.
Before he calls the ex-old lady and says, "Hey, sorry to do this again. I know I'm a deadbeat piece of shit, but I'm not picking up the kids this weekend.
Yeah.
I got to go off to a doctor's convention," or some shit he told him.
See, now that's what kind of led me to believe maybe they were still married. Because why is he lying to her if that's his ex-wife?
I don't know.
"Hey, I'm not coming.
Well,
Goodbye."
Because she wanted she wanted him to take the kids.
Yeah, she wanted to get rid of the kids.
Sure, but hey, I'm not coming. Why make up the story about the doctor's convention if you're not cheating?
Well, because what is he going to say? I got a fucking piece of ass in the car waiting for me, and we're going to go do some Scooby-Doo gang?
I would. My ex-wife? Fuck yeah. I got a squad of cheerleaders, bitch. We're going. We're never coming back. They're yours now, the kids. But anyway, they take off to Santa Mira, and they stop on the way by the old man's store. He's got I guess he had like a novelty toy store kind of a thing, and Ellie lets him in, and she's showing him around, and we get this picturesque thing of these 3 Halloween masks. You got a pumpkin, you got a skull, and you got a witch. Those are your that's your Silver Shamrock 1982 lineup right there.
And they were all the rage.
Fucking hot sellers, boy.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Me neither.
There's actually a couple other masks, but I'll get to that in a second. I guess they're just not getting the hot press that these
wasn't the
are.
1982 lineup.
Might have been the 81
The
lineup.
limited editions.
That could be.
To make it more desirable to buy them.
Sure, if there's only 3.
Yeah.
You really put a stranglehold on the market. Yeah. These are the 3, man. You pick which one you want, but that's all you're getting. Off there, and she's like, "Oh, this is my dad's store," and he let the kids play with the things, and he's like, "Hey, look at these 3 Halloween masks. These things are hot items. Look at them. They're on TV." And then we get these recurring commercials from Silver Shamrock. 3 more days till Halloween. This is the most annoying song.
Oh, the most.
I would have thrown a steel-toe boot through my TV if this thing came on more than once during a football game.
That's their marketing campaign.
Yeah,
just
you can't get it out of your head. Yeah. Well, it worked because these things are selling like hotcakes. And she's like, "Oh yeah, we got to go to Santa Mira. That's where his last pickup was." Okay, let's go. So they go to Santa Mira. It's actually a small town in Northern California. Mm-hmm. It's still there. If you go to Horrors Hallowed Grounds, this punk rock skater guy goes and he explores the filming locations of all these places. It's like this weird methed out place now. The factory is still there. It's long abandoned. That motel that they stayed at, that's still there.
The Rose of Sharon motel?
Yeah. The skater guy almost got into a fist fight there while he was filming. There's a bunch of meth heads there. Yeah. Good times. They go there. It's creepy as shit. Small town. Everybody's watching them as they drive by. And he's like, "Oh God, I feel like a goldfish. Everybody's looking at me." They're like, "Okay, well, there's the factory. That's probably where he picked up his order. We're going to pose as a husband and wife here to find out what happened with the order, and then we'll figure it out. We should probably get a couple of rooms at the hotel, and that's where we'll stay, and then we'll go to the factory tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to go get a drink." Mm-hmm. They get a quick, check out the hotel. She distracts the hotel guy, an Irishman, while Dr. Chalice runs around and, breaks into the front office area and starts flipping through the hotel ledger. And that's where we find out that her dad stayed there before he picked up the order. Mm-hmm. So we have some intrigue here, Dusty.
We got a clue.
We have a
thread
clue
to follow.
Yeah. So she made the mistake, or I guess it was. I don't think it was a mistake, but he's like, "I'm here with my wife, and we're gonna need a room." So once they get in the room and they get a couple of pops in them, Tom Atkins is like, "Well, I could sleep on the floor, or I guess the car would be fine, whatever's more comfortable for you." And she's like, "Do you want to sleep on the car or on the floor?" He's like, "What do you think?" And then she comes out naked, and then they get down.
Yeah.
And he full on in this movie grabs her tit and puts the nipple in his mouth.
He does.
That's committing to a role right there. Okay.
There was no what do they call those coordinators?
No, those sex coordinators. Yeah,
there was none.
No, none of that. You just grab a fucking tit.
Intimacy coordinator.
You probably dropped a digit on her. So go ahead and finger bang her while you're doing it. Yeah. She seemed like she was into it. I don't know. They get down, of course. Next day, we get a couple of other people roll up. We have a family, a very Griswold-esque family rolls into town. They're like, "Hey, it's me, Bob. I'm the biggest novelty store owner from Arizona. I'm here to pick up an order." "Hey, you're here to pick up an order too, aren't you?" And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to going to straighten this, had a little mix-up with my order. And then out pops another young lady. I forget her name, but she was very frumpy. She's like, goddamn factory screwed up my order. I got to wait another day in this shithole. And she goes back to her room. Apparently, she had an actual silver shamrock mask on her, one of them, when she went back to her room. Now, that night, Dr. Chalice is going to do a little sneaking about in the town of Santa Mira.
Yep.
He goes out there, and first thing he noticed, well, first off, the place is like under martial law. They have a curfew.
Yeah, they have a curfew, yeah.
And it's announced over loudspeakers, curfew time, everybody get in your house, don't come out, keep all activities limited to your house, which is kind of weird for a small California town. And then he gets out there and he starts pooping around, but apparently not everybody heard that because he found somewhere to buy booze.
Yeah, well, he found also a rummy stumbling around.
Yeah, and this part is particularly creepy. He goes and he buys himself a bottle of whatever, and he's got it in a brown bag like a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming through like a weird back alley situation, and some bum hops out, and he's like, hey, how about you give me a pull of that liquor you got there? And he lets him drink out of the bottle. And then he takes the bottle and he tries to drink himself. You just got.
He told him I don't have diseases or nothing.
Oh, you're full of shit, there, fella. You've now got herpes
don't touch the fucking lips. Just fucking pour.
How about you get yourself a cup? I'll pour you a little sipper there.
Yeah.
God, gross.
Well, he's fishing for information too.
Now he's fishing for some kind of a vaccine. Yeah, no, that's yours, bro. You keep that shit. I'll go back where I came from, get another one.
I already might have something I caught tonight because I fucked this bride I met fucking 2 hours ago.
I should have estimated that. Yeah, I'm sure he probably gave the bum a bunch of weird crap. Yeah, go ahead. God, you're going to enjoy that. Here's some pills I need you to take afterward.
Well, he's a doctor. He can prescribe him whatever he needs.
The bum's like, hey man, this is Santa Mira. You bust in a bunch of guys from Ireland to work in the fucking factory there. You think you would hire me? No way. I'm a local boy. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. This is going to be their last Halloween. I'm going to get some Molotov cocktails, burn the place down. And Chalice is like, yeah, okay there, fella. I'm going to head back to my room and bang the 21-year-old that's there. He goes back there and he's like, oh, man, this place is getting creepy. While that's going on and another sexual escapade is happening, the frumpy lady next door, like the mask that she brought in, the label comes off, and she starts dicking around with what appears to be a circuit board inside the label.
It was like a medallion that had, every mask had the medallion on the back.
Yeah, it was like
a neck.
Green Shamrock thing. It looked like a company label.
Yeah.
Nothing that important. She starts fucking around with it with a bobby pin, and goddamn if it isn't cockroach-infested mouth laser, Dusty. That's what it is.
Yeah.
If I had a fucking nickel for every time fucking mouth blasts a laser out of it, hits her right square in the mouth. Ah! She dies. Her lips get blasted into this weird pepperoni pizza looking thing.
It looks like she tried to fucking give the biggest fucking dong and just stretched her.
Just could not take it. And then out of her mouth pours a bunch of cockroaches as she lays there dying. Well, this unfortunately interrupts coitus next door. Chalice and Ellie pop their head out of the door, and they see what I think was supposed to be an ambulance pulling up, and they're loading the frumpy lady into it. But it's more just these dudes in the suits, but now they're wearing lab coats, and they load her. Yeah, totally. And they load her into a van and drive her away. The Irishman that works behind the counter is like, oh, don't you be worrying about her now. She's headed up to the factory. They've got themselves a state-of-the-art facility. And then here comes, what was his name?
Mr.
Cochran?
Yeah, something like that.
Connell Cochran, who actually owns the Silver Shamrock.
Pretty much owns the town.
He owns everything.
Yeah.
He rolls up and he's like, hey, don't worry about her. We're going to get her some top-notch care up at the factory. Now, about this time, they go back in. This actually happened earlier in the movie. There was a news report of one of the slabs from Stonehenge has been either stolen or is just not missing. There. It's gone. It's just gone. But we're just gonna pocket that for a second. We'll come back to that in a minute. All right, scary stuff. Next morning comes around. It's time for us to get our order situated. So they go up to the factory. They start asking the receptionist, hey, my dad came up here to pick up an order, and I don't know where it went. We didn't get it. I don't know. She's like, oh, well, he signed for it. Here's the ledger. That's where he signed for it. He received it. What happened? And she's like, well, do you have any idea where he might have went after this? And they're like, oh, no, he left town. As they're getting ready to leave, in comes the Griswolds, and they're like, hey, it's me, Bob. I'm the leading seller of fucking silver shamrock masks on this side of the fucking Mississippi. And Connell Cochran comes out, and he's like glad-handing him, and he's going to give him a big tour of the facility. And Bob is like, hey, you mind if my new friends here come with us? And they're like, oh, sure, yeah, come on with us. So they get a big tour of the facility. It's just a factory, man. They just literally make these 3 Halloween masks.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of money in masks.
Yeah, well, these 3.
Yeah.
There's only 3 of them. They, mass manufacture them. They, mold them, print them out, scrape off all the excess, paint them, put them in bags, and send them off. That's it. But they have, a cool little silver shamrock museum with all the old masks and toys and shit like that, and that's all well and good. And everything's going pretty smooth. It kind of looks like a toy factory. They're concluding the tour, and they walk everybody out to
loading
shipping
dock
area, loading dock type of thing. And one of the garage doors pops open, and Ellie sees her dad's station wagon in there. And she's like, oh my God, that's my dad's car. And she goes running towards it, and 2 of the guys in suits pop out, and they block her. And Connell Cochran is like, that's part of the official final process, which I cannot divulge, so watch out for that. So you can't go in there. You can't see that. And she's like, but that, all right, never mind. Now we're officially weirded out. Go back to the hotel. Dr. Chalice calls Teddy, the chick, other side piece that he was banging back at the hospital. She's like, hey, man, all I got here is a bunch of fucking gears and car parts and ashes, and it looked like there was not even a person in these 3 Petri dishes that look like people put their Marlboro cigarettes out in. So I don't know what you want me to look for here. And he's like, all right, well, you just dig up everything you can on Connell Cochran. And she's like, okay. I guess she doubles as a private detective.
Yep. Access to the PD
DOD
mainframe
database. Yeah, the whole thing. She's a spy hunter on the side, Dusty. Lucrative side gig, by the way. He's like, all right, well, yeah, check that out. Now they're officially freaked out. They go back to the hotel. They're like, okay, well, we got to get out. You know what? Let's have a drink, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. Was it just me, or was 85% of this movie Tom Atkins yelling into a phone?
He did do a lot of yelling.
90%, yelling at his ex-wife, yelling at Teddy, trying to get real police, and then, of course, the big crescendo at the end, where he's just yelling at, I guess, TV? He just called TV.
How do you do that?
He's like, hey, get me in touch with TV. Turn it off. All right, anyway. So that's great. They're getting packed. They're getting ready to haul ass out of there. They open the front door to the hotel room to make a break for the car, and they see 3 of the guys in suits just kind of standing out there in the park, and they're like, oh, fuck no. He goes back into the hotel room, and suddenly, he goes around the corner to use the payphone to call Teddy. He comes back, and Ellie is gone from the hotel.
Gone, yeah.
He comes out, and that's when the 3 guys from the suits are there. He's like, oh, fuck no. He goes back to the hotel, jumps out of the bathroom window, and then we get a whole cat and mouse thing as he's dipping and dodging and ducking and diving through the streets of Santa Mira, trying to get away from these guys in the suits. Eventually, they catch him. They drag him back to the factory there. And this is where we get the big, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die moment. And we find out that Connell Cochran was actually behind the theft of the Stonehenge slab. Now, we don't get any explanation, but I'm very interested in how the fuck one steals what is probably a 30-ton slab of rock.
Probably more than that.
Oh, I'm sure. Heavy as shit. Oh, you should have seen how we did it. It was really something. Can you give me?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna fucking kill me. I'm real curious.
Crane, some kind of David Copperfield.
And how'd you get the crane past all the basically national park workers that are around?
And how did you get it to Northern California into a warehouse, man? All right, whatever. It's 1982. Who gives a shit? I'm asking too many questions. That sucks. They caught him. They tie him up, and they're kind of walking him through the factory. He's like, well, you see, Dr. Chalice, we've captured Ellie, and they've got like a room. They've got like a war room thing going on with the Stonehenge slab, and there's guys like chipping away at it, and all these monitors and blinking lights and more guys in lab coats. And he's like, well, we have Ellie, as you can see on this monitor, and you can see Ellie. She's like strapped down to a gurney. He's like, you let her go, you son of a bitch. And he's like, oh, don't worry, we've got big plans for her. But first, let me show you the rest of our operation here. And he takes them, and he still has the Griswolds, and they're like now taking part in some kind of a focus group. It's got to be 11 o'clock at night, right? Yeah. So they've been there since probably 10 o'clock in the morning. How fucking long was that tour?
Well, the dad was saying, Mr. Cochran wants my advice on some commercials they're thinking about running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
He thinks he's big company man now.
He's a big shot
he's
there.
He's a big wig now.
With his elbow pads and his suit and his ridiculous tie. He's like, oh, look, here's what we're going to do with the Silver Shamrock novelties. And Chalice is watching all this on a monitor. They lure the Griswolds into like this TV set kind of living room
like
area.
Living room. Like
with a TV.
Bomb shelter living room.
Yeah. No, they can't get out. They start running the Silver Shamrock ad. 8 more days. And then now the voiceover has changed. It's time. It's time. Kids, gather in front of the TV and put on your Silver Shamrock novelty masks. So little Billy does just that. He puts a stupid mask on and sits maybe a quarter of an inch away from the TV. Now the label on the back of the mask is starting to flash with the weird epileptic strobe that's going on with the commercial. And Mom and Dad Griswold are now having an argument about how hot it is in there or some shit like that. And Billy just kind of keels over. And the mask starts melting onto his face in a weird way. And then he just expels a bunch of insects and one rattlesnake, and I think there's a couple of snakes.
Couple snakes, yeah. Other
disgusting bugs.
Crickets and shit.
Yeah, all just kind of coming out of his mouth. And Dr. Chalice is watching this, and he's going, and Colonel Cochran is like, now he will understand what real Halloween means. In the old country, it was a time of fear and anguish. A time when the veil between the real and the not real would fade, and the dead would look at you, and you didn't want to be looked at by dead people, so... I don't remember the exact speech, but now I'm paraphrasing. And then Chalice is like, you're crazy, you son of a bitch! So he's like, and now, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. So they chain him up to a chair, they put a Silver Shamrock skull mask on him, and they're like, okay, now you get to watch the TV, you fucker, and your head's going to explode into some bugs. But little did they know, Dr. Chalice is a ninja master, and he can do a front drop kick from a sitting position in a chair,
break a TV,
to smash a TV tube, which, by the way, were hard as fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
You could bounce a ball-peen hammer off of one of those things, barely scratch it. He kicks that son of a bitch right in. Somehow, a piece of glass lands perfectly in his hands, which allows him to get his hands free. He cuts that, and then he does a picture-perfect mask flip from the sitting position onto the camera. First try. Nails it. You didn't know that Dr. Chalice played for the Lakers, did you?
No.
He did. 1976 and 1978.
He must play a lot of horseshoes or something.
He does. I think he practices that move at home, just in case.
Hey, you got to look cool flipping your hat up on the hat rack.
That's what it is.
That nothing makes a lady
without even moving your elbows, because
more turned on than a hat
flip. Monica, what do you think? Hat flip? That get the juices flowing? She's like, "You're crazy."
Not even if you make it on the first try.
No. What? Who? What are you? What are you, stupid?
Yeah, did you see that? Did you see that? I flipped it.
Pretty hot, right? Worked long and hard on that hat flip, Monica. Goddamn. Little appreciation, please. From there, he manages to get out of his restraints. He, again, goes running around the factory there trying to find Ellie. Luckily, he finds her. He cuts her loose. Now, they're both trying to get the fuck out of there to stop this whole thing. At one point, they make it back to the weird war room. And I guess the plan, they found a bunch of the label things.
A box full of the labels, yeah.
Inside the box. So Chalice just starts hitting buttons on random control panels and then runs up to some overhead scaffolding.
Catwalk kind of situation.
And just tosses the whole box of labels down, which basically creates like this weird death blossom of lasers and sparks and just kills the living fuck out of every living thing on the floor.
Yeah. Pretty smart.
It was.
How did you know it was going to work?
And how did he not get hit by one of those stray laser bolts?
It was contained to the ground floor.
Totally. But the dumbest part is there was like two guys in suits chasing him up the catwalk, and as soon as he threw those out and all the monitors exploded, they just kind of laid down. Just kind of, bleh. We're done.
Maybe it was attracted to the... Oh, we never went over the fact that the suits are all robots.
Oh, yeah. Well, in a minute now, he's going to get into a legit fist fight with a suit. After the suit guy picks him up...
the fist fight was before the raining of the labels.
Oh, was it?
The raining of the labels is
That's right.
fucking undone.
No, yeah, you're right. And he also found Whistler's mother and knocked her head clean off her. Uh-huh. And we found out she was like a weird clockwork contraption.
Yeah, very like an antique.
From like 1792 or something like that. Yeah, all these guys in suits are actually robots, but they're filled with weird yellow liquid, which makes me believe that they used to work for the tall man, got called into HR for, I don't know, probably...
This is their new gig?
Well, they weren't following the dress code wearing those suits. You have to wear the monk thing if you want to work for the tall man.
Right. They thought, hey, this is the 80s. Everybody's wearing three-piece suits.
You know what? Working for the tall man doesn't mean I have to be a fashion drab, okay? I like a little individuality. Anyway, yeah, so they're all filled with yellow gunk and weird cogs and things like that. They make it to a phone. They call Teddy. Unfortunately, Teddy, there's a guy in a suit there in the hospital with Teddy, and Teddy's like, hey, man, I got a bunch of weird yellow crap over here. It's covered. I think there's some weird toxicology. The guy in the suit rolls up and just kills Teddy right there. So she's dead. And now we make our big escape after the big Death Blossom explosion thing. They get on the road. They're hauling ass out of Santa Mira in her dad's old car. Like a guy in a suit jumps out in the road, which causes a small accident. This is when we find out, unfortunately, that the Ellie that we escaped with was, in fact, a yellow gunk-full cog machine thing. Yep. Sexbot is what I think.
First iteration, the jackbot.
Yes, but she was not interested in jacking any dicks.
Nope.
She was wanting to kill...
Poke some eyes out.
Yeah, and that's no good, man. Yep. You got to reprogram that jackpot.
She had that kung fu grip on that handy ripped off.
Okay, we're going to need like another prototype because this is dangerous.
That's just too hard.
You're going to
lay off a little.
Hey, that's a lawsuit right there. Knock her head clean off. She sprays the yellow gunk. Dr. Chalice goes hauling ass, makes it back to the original gas station. As the commercial, it's now Halloween night, the Silver Shamrock commercials are being played. He picks up a phone and he's like, give me TV.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Let me just talk to TV. And he's like, all right, it's playing on Channel 5. You got to stop it. You got to turn it off. It's going to kill everybody. So Channel 5 stops. He rolls it to Channel 3. It's still on Channel 3. You got to turn that one off. So Channel 3 stops. Rolls to Channel 2. You gotta stop it. It's still on Channel 2. Stop it, stop it, stop it! And then that's the end of your movie.
That's the end of your movie.
It's not a good movie.
No.
I understand that. There's a lot of really silly shit going on.
I think this is like only the third time I've ever watched this.
Oh, I watch it every year.
I skip over it.
I don't blame you.
1, 2... We're jumping to 4, 5.
Yeah, I don't blame you one bit. Nothing Michael Myers related. It's dumb as shit. I love this movie. I can't not watch it when it's on. It's ridiculous. They used to play the hell out of this on AMC Fear Fest. It would kick in like first week in October. You would get this movie at least twice a day until Halloween.
Yeah.
And then on Halloween, you'd get it like 4 times. You had to watch this movie.
Like I said, I've seen it a couple times, but I skip it on the regular.
I don't blame you. It's dumb, man. It's a dumb fucking movie.
One of the, I don't know if there was a In Search of Darkness or one of those horror's best shows that was on Shudder. Basically, John Carpenter was explaining that his idea was the reason why it's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, is because he was going to start moving more towards like Michael Myers is done. 1 and 2, we're done with him, and we're going to start doing episodic, like an anthology, right?
Every year.
This Halloween 3 is going to be Season of the Witch. We're going to do some druid fucking Stonehenge thing with masks, and you know that'll be that story. Then next year we're going to do another story for Halloween 4. It'll be something else.
Yeah,
but the outcry from the fans, and that's why number 4 is Return of Michael Myers.
Of course.
Yeah, I fucked up. I did tried to get a little too cute here. So let's just stick with Michael Myers.
Yeah. That's all right. Monica, what'd you think of Halloween 3, babe?
I remember when this came out, people were so angry.
Oh, yeah. Big problems.
But I don't know. I'm not mad about this movie. I think the music once again helped this movie. I think I enjoyed the soundtrack more than the movie, honestly.
I don't blame you.
It was dark and creepy, but I think the bugs coming out of the mask was kind of stupid. They should have done something else.
They should have made it something else. Like something like made the kids turn into like flesh-eating zombies or something. You know? Or kill the parents. If you're trying to or just kill them, period. We didn't need the bugs and the unbelievable snakes, but I don't know. It wasn't bad.
It doesn't make sense.
It if it was gone,
of course.
Not my favorite.
No, I would agree. It doesn't make a lick of sense, man. None of it. Nope. None of it makes any sense. Why? Okay, you could have fixed some of this with some dialogue. The soul of the children is returned to Earth, and then the Earth returns into the children, and the creatures of the Earth spring forth. Some fucking nonsense like that.
Some kind of a Wiccan druid or something. He was trying to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and even the title, Season of the Witch, I didn't see any witches in there. Like, where was witches?
I think Cochran was supposed to be the warlock.
I think, like I said, he's a Wiccan.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh. Yeah, they could have dropped that part.
I agree. It's fun. I always watch this movie. It's dumb. I know it. It's not a good movie. It's silly as shit, but it's got Tom Atkins beating up robots. You got a nice set of tits in there. They look pretty good. And that's all you need, really. That's
some John Carpenter music.
John Carpenter syntho score. What guy?
This month actually could double as pretty much John Carpenter month.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? I mean, every one of these movies we've watched with Tom Atkins has been
except for Maniac Cop.
Maniac Cop, yeah.
That was Bill Lustig.
Right, but everyone else.
Yep, you're right. All right, dudes, let's take us a little break. We'll come back with some other stuff, huh?
Sounds good.
When I look out my window, many sights to see. And when I look in my window, so many different people to be. They're strange, so strange. It's very strange to me. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. Oh, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the
Hey inmates, if you like what you hear, head over to the Padded Room Facebook group and support us through the Patreon link with a small monthly donation. Check out the T-Villain link at paddedroom.podbean.com and grab some t-shirts. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Whew!
Yes, we are.
Oh, boy, I have just been informed that we have a whole nother week of Tom Atkins coming at us.
Hey, he gets a bonus week.
I thought that we were going to end on the big crescendo of Halloween 3.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like the big finale, the fireworks.
Let's give him another go. Let's give him a bonus.
You know what? We're doing a, what do you call it? An encore.
Encore. Yep.
Encore presentation. Mm-hmm. I'm excited because I don't know about you guys, but I have not yet had enough of Tom Atkins.
Oh no, I'm loving
Me
every
too.
minute of it.
I agree 100%. So get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna keep you in suspense as to what we're doing for next week, but it's coming. It's coming real soon. But first, before that, we have to get to the Terror Dome.
Yeah.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
I'm not gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in. I'll kill you all. I'll drive you crazy. I'll kill you all. I'll bring that my worst dream come true.
6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, the blackish eyes, the devil's eyes.
Welcome to the Terror Dome.
First, last week's winner. Whatever.
It's okay, buddy.
Teams competition. We had the fish people versus the vampires. The pipeline explosion went off with perfect timing. The amphibians advanced as the LPD pulled anchor and left the bay. Then the whole town of Barrow, along with most of the northern Alaskan coast, was left to ash. With a vote of 4-3, the goddamn vampires advance over the fish people.
As they should have.
Which I'm going to call a travesty.
Well, maybe make them sexy mermaid people next year.
I want to recount, Dusty. Sounds like horse shit.
All right.
Yeah, as if they could have won.
Hey, now! Dude, well, we'll get to that. What are you looking at? But, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's take a look at this week's matchup, shall we? We are in the Asylum Conference, Round 7. As usual, inmates, bear with me. I'm not much of a writer. They'd been on the run for weeks. Texas is a big place, but it seemed tiny with Sheriff Wydell and the Texas Rangers bearing down. The shootout at the Firefly House was how it began. Also, where Rufus and Papa ended. Mama had been wounded and taken into custody. Otis, Baby, and Spaulding were all that were left now. Deep in a South Texas stretch of nothing, they find a hideout. An abandoned military installation of some sort, apparently abandoned since the 1940s. It had the look of some kind of POW camp. Long buried and unmarked graves beneath the camp, its former inmates begin to stir. Still fighting a war that had ended decades ago and unable to lose the shackles of unlife. Colonel Herzog, along with his taken regiment, rise from unmarked graves to greet the visitors with bullets and bayonets. Team's competition, we have Nazi zombies versus the Firefly family, which is a fucking
blowout.
It's a fucking tongue twister to say. Dude, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't often vote for anti-Semites.
No.
I do. I stand with Israel always.
They're not anti-Semites. They're dead. They're just zombies now.
They're Nazis.
They just happen to be wearing Nazi uniforms.
I don't think. Well, at this point, I don't think they really care. They just want to kill everybody.
Exactly. They're not distinguishing and only killing Jewish people. I mean, everybody's fair game. Right?
You're right. No, you're absolutely right. I got to take the Nazi zombies on this one.
Oh,
dudes.
yeah, me too.
Okay, 2 for the Nazis. What do you think, Monica?
Oh, fuck yeah, the Nazis, man.
Dude, they got 50 cals. They got snowmobiles. They got, not that you need them in Texas, but...
I don't think that Otis or Spaulding or Baby has enough fucking peas in their fucking pod to figure out how to kill them.
But they do have a weird psycho genius. You know what I mean? Like, think about the opening scene of The Devil's Rejects when they all come out wearing trash cans on their heads and the bullets are all bouncing off them.
Come on.
No.
Okay. I'm just thinking about that. I'm just putting it out there.
That's just dumb redneck.
No, I'm sure you're right. It's a weird redneckery, I guess.
Nazi zombies for the dub.
Speaking of redneckery, wait till we get to immersion therapy.
Yeah.
That is some serious redneckery right there.
For sure.
All right, that is your Terradome matchup for the weekend, mates. It's Firefly Family, which is a fucking mouthful, versus the Nazi zombies. Get us your votes by next week if you can. Mental health hotline, of course, is area code 775-387-0275. Or just email us, mail@paddedroompodcast.com. We would love to hear what you have to say about this. Any movies you got to watch in the last week? We want to know about that too. What do you got going on? What do you got going on for Halloween? I want to know what's happening. I'm thinking about doing like a garage door screening and letting the kids run around the neighborhood. My neighborhood is a fucking block party every year on Halloween.
Yep.
And I think they're going to be okay if I just let them go. I got an 11 and an 8-year-old, but the 11-year-old is a football player, and he's got like 3 or 4 football cronies on his team in this neighborhood. So as long as they all go together, I think we'll be okay.
Totally.
We'll get hammered in the driveway, roll out the fire pit, watch, some less risky, nothing with tits.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to get arrested. We're gonna find something without tip. Maybe we're
gonna watch Gremlins.
That's a Christmas movie, Monica.
I was thinking Dead Girl. Let's go Dead Girl. That'll get me arrested in about 14 minutes. I don't know. Let us know what your Halloween plans. I'm very interested in that also. In the meantime, while you're contemplating that and writing us your emails and sending us your voicemails, we're going to tell you what movies we got to watch this week in a little segment called What Are You Looking At?
What are you looking at?
I got a few things this week. How about It Feeds from 2025? A lot of people are raving about this movie.
I think I've seen this one.
You have a psychotherapist who is also some
Yes.
kind of psychic.
Seen this.
Puts her fingers on your head and she can jump in your... It's fine. It's
all right.
It's nothing to write home about. A lot of people are raving about it, saying it's the scariest thing since fucking Psycho or whatever. It's not that great. It's fine. It's on Peacock.
Shudder?
Peacock, maybe Shudder.
I thought it was on Shudder.
One of those. It's all right. It's fine. It's got a couple of jump scares. Get you some real dumb shit from the daughter. That's my biggest problem is when the kid in the movie decides that she's going to take on
her mother's role as the psychic slash.
Yeah, and she's just going to go track down these random people and figure out all this shit.
Typical teenage, young 20-year-old angst and pig-headedness.
But it doesn't make any sense for the point of the movie.
No.
Because,
she wants to show that she's got the powers too and she can do it.
I know, but go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You don't know what you're doing, so whatever. There's that. And then I also watched a very interesting movie called Presence from 2024. Now, this movie is written and directed by Steven Soderbergh, who is a Academy Award-winning producer. Produced a lot of our favorite movies, non-horror related. This one stars Lucy Liu and is basically a ghost story completely from the perspective of the ghost.
I saw this one.
Oh, you saw this, Monica?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically what you have is like a floating cam that just like from the word you start off in an empty house and you're just floating around. And it just kind of goes from room to room to closet to room. And then a real estate agent shows up with a family, and you're kind of like, ooh, what's going on? Family moves in, and then we kind of hang with the family for a little bit. We find out there's some shady shit going on. And basically, weird presence / floaty cam prevents a date rape but kills 2 dudes in the process. And then kind of hover cams off into the sky.
So it basically, the ghost, the apparition, the presence, if you will, made amends for its wrongdoings on Earth and was able to go up?
You could say that.
Got sucked off, like they say on Ghost?
It got sucked right off. Just bukkakied.
Yeah.
Bow! Right into the nanosphere. Interesting. It's an interesting movie. It's a... I don't know that I would call it a horror movie because there's not a whole lot of scary... And there's some very silly special effects going on. Like there's a point... Monica, you know what I'm talking about when the books get folded and put it away?
Yeah.
You're like, that's dumb as shit, man. You can like see the wires and they like get...
This is from 2017?
This is from 2024.
2024?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you can see the book kind of
low budget.
Around, and then it gets put and then landed on the desk and then another one. Everything gets stacked up neatly. I think the idea here is that the house is haunted. Presumably, I don't know. It's never really explained who the presence is because there's some allusions made to the young daughter's friend who committed suicide, but at the same time, there's also allusions made to a 100-year-old mirror inside the house. So, in the end, it doesn't really matter. And then a psychic shows up midway through the movie, and she's like, "Oh, there's a thing here with a fucking you got unfinished business, so watch out." It's interesting. It's conceptually, it's interesting. I don't know that I'd call... Monica, what did you think? You saw this? What did you think?
It was different. I feel like it was the brother all along.
What do you mean the brother?
I
like the ghost was there to kill the brother?
No, I feel... I don't know how to explain it. I feel like we were watching the story But what we were watching also kind of occurred after the brother passed. So I feel like he was there to help his sister.
He was, but he was also a bit of a fuckface, as I recall.
He was, but of course he didn't want what was going to happen to her. But
sure.
But I don't know. I felt like it was the brother's presence all along.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like when they left the house at the end,
Yes.
I feel like he was stuck there.
Dude, okay, so how long ago did you watch this movie?
Just a few months ago.
Do you remember the banana scene between Lucy Liu and the brother? Okay, there's a very... Okay, so I don't want to go off on a tangent here, but there's a very weird scene in this movie, and it's very Soderbergh-esque now that I think about it, where Lucy Liu is... Okay, so you have Lucy Liu, who's the mom, and then you have a white dad, and they have this mixed race couple, right? There's a weird scene where Lucy Liu is half in the bag, she's been drinking, and she's sitting down with her son, and she is like borderline coming on to him.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, Monica?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck is going on here, bro? No, I'm not saying that anything incestuous was happening, but for a hot second there, I was like, she's either going to make out with him, or I don't know. I don't know what we're doing with this. Huh.
No, I know she hated the daughter. Like, she absolutely hated the daughter, and she loved her son.
I get that, but why? The daughter didn't do anything.
I guess, well...
I think...
They kind of made it feel like there was a past thing with the daughter, and so the mom was pretty pissed off. But, of course, moms are always going to love their son more than the daughter.
Yeah, I should know from experience.
Oh, totally.
My mom loves me way more than my sister.
Clearly. I love the shit out of Daphne. Deacon can go fuck off. But that scene got very creepy because like she keeps like rubbing his arm and like she does not lose physical contact with him during that entire scene. And there's some
I just think it was a mom that just loved her son so much. She was like her pride and joy.
I know. It just got very creepy. And maybe it was because she was supposed to be drunk or something. But I don't know, man. It just got very weird. But that kind of... you know what? I don't want to ruin any more about this movie because it's a Soderbergh thing. And Steven Soderbergh does like these deep dive psychological kind of subtext movies. And there's some weird things going on with like shady shit that Lucy Liu does with her husband. And... It's a whole thing. I don't want to ruin it anymore. It's a very interesting movie. I would say I don't feel like it's a horror movie. I feel like it's more of a concept piece. I would say it's a concept piece. A family drama told from the perspective of the ghost that haunts the house that the family lives in, which is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Watch it, Dusty. Tell us what you
Dusty!
think.
Okay.
Fucking
we'll
watch
see.
it.
Yeah, I'll put it on the list.
Yeah, you do that. Put it towards the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I say. It doesn't sound very intriguing, but you know.
Put it like maybe like a late December type of a thing. That's all I'm looking at, Dusty. What do you got?
I watched more Alien Earth, the last episode of Alien Earth.
Okay.
Still great. I think the season finale comes out tonight, so
nice.
Looking forward to that. That's going to be good. The kid and I watched Zombieland. She hadn't seen it yet.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's great. Great movie. I watched this. I watched Seven.
Okay.
Just because it popped up on the feed. I was like, oh, I haven't seen that in a while. Yeah. Watch that. That's a great fucking movie.
It is, isn't it?
It's a great movie.
It's like a 90-minute Marilyn Manson music video.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal. I love that fucking
Cock
movie.
Bayonet.
Crazy.
That is...
That
somebody
killer,
puts that on my penis. I don't know that I can perform with that thing on. Be honest with you.
With the gun pointed to your head, you gotta...
That's not gonna help.
I don't think you needed to have an erection for that thing to work, buddy.
Okay, maybe
it was
you're right.
pretty fucking solid.
Maybe you're right. Put a bayonet on my ding dong. Okay.
Then the Red Queen and I watched 28 Weeks Later.
Okay. What's
because
the diagnosis?
That's the second one.
Weeks. Okay.
Yeah,
Jeremy Renner.
Weeks, yes.
Okay.
In fact, I am going to say that that's my favorite of the three.
That is a full-on blood fest, and I love that about it. And I know I've told the story many times about the time I got to actually hang out with Jeremy and just how much he will talk about 28 Weeks Later, because that was one of his favorite filming experiences. But I feel like 28 Weeks was a horror movie. 28 Days was a...
well, you could definitely see the production value.
Totally.
The money they spent on 28 Weeks Later.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got Jeremy Renner, Idris Elba. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
And then the special effects, the fire crawling through the
Carlyle.
cities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was. I thought that was a much better film.
That is a horror movie. 28 Days, I feel like, is more of a it's almost like a road trip movie in a weird way.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, like if you look at the actual infected action and you measure those two movies against each other, way more in 28 Weeks. Like literally from the jump.
Yeah,
Robert Carlyle, that flashback scene where they're chasing him through the countryside and he has to basically abandons his wife and kids. From there, it's on. And then we get to like New London and where that goes. Jeremy Renner getting lit on fire. That was a stunt double, by the way.
Oh, you know.
I knew know.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, it's much more, but that fucking helicopter scene, bro.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, buddy.
I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot. It's so fucking good. Just chopping vampire.
Tilts the blades
zombies
down. Right through them.
Real good.
Times.
Yep.
So did you see 28 Years Later yet?
Yes, that's what I was going to get to.
Oh, okay, my bad.
28 Weeks Later because we were going to watch 28 Years Later because
Okay.
it just dropped on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Not impressed.
Really?
It got very fucking silly. I think, Monica, you watched it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's give me a fucking break, right? With the different, like, there are different class structures of fucking zombies now or infected.
Wow.
So
and when did they decide to lose their clothes?
Exactly.
They're all naked now?
Well, one clan of them is. Well, no, I guess all of them were, huh? They've got slow crawlers that are big fat pieces of shit that just slug around on the ground.
Okay.
But it centers around a town. So obviously, from 28 Weeks Later, we know that basically the UK has been quarantined.
Right.
So the zombie or the infected outbreak is not anywhere else in the world besides the UK.
Okay.
And that's continued on.
Okay.
But we're in the Scottish Highlands on I believe it was the ocean. Yeah, it was the ocean because the tide goes in and out. An island community that has basically started to flourish in the apocalypse. And there's other countries patrolling the quarantined UK, including, Scotland, Ireland, entire UK is quarantined.
Okay.
But the rest of the world is fine.
Sure.
But they've got...
we can't figure out how to get the infected out of...
They don't let them off the fucking island. If you step 1 foot on or off the UK, so if you step 1 foot onto United Kingdom soil, they don't fucking let you off. It's like you are shot on sight.
Okay, so just thinking out loud here. Rest of the world is fine. One island still has... One small island?
Well, it's
not like Africa.
Scotland.
Okay.
Because that's where this takes place, in the Scottish Islands.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Scotland's not that big.
I know. But it's connected to Ireland, the UK. That whole thing is quarantined. UK is quarantined.
But we can't... Okay. All right.
So anyway, it goes.
I'm not going to argue with you.
No, I'm not. I'm not arguing with you. It's fucking ridiculous.
I'm not going to argue with Danny Boyle either.
Yeah. So, and then we get these 28 years later, these class structures or different breeds, if you will, of infected.
Okay.
We have alphas now.
Yeah.
They're smart.
And they have big dongs, right?
Giant dongs.
That's what I was worried about. Yeah.
Yes. And their whole clans are running around naked, and they're basically directing traffic, where to go, who to fucking attack. And you can't kill these giant alpha fucking infected very easily. And everybody on the island... Go ahead,
and
Monica.
we are having sex, too.
Yes.
They're having sex with each other.
The fucking infected are having babies.
Okay. You know what I'm having flashbacks of right now? Diary of the Dead and Survival of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
And those are both trash movies.
It's trash.
Dude.
And then how about the guys at the end, Monica? The very end. The very colorful fellas at the very end. Did you ever see?
Oh, yeah. What was that all about?
What the fuck was that about? I think they're setting it up for an even sillier fucking number 4.
They've already got number 4 in the works.
Oh,
these guys that show up at the end are fucking ridiculous.
I felt like that was a scene from Clockwork Orange.
Yes.
I was looking at. Yes.
Ridiculous.
Well, number 4 is going to be directed by Nia DaCosta. It's called Bone Temple.
Well, that's part of the movie, the Bone Temple. You find out what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't see a whole movie out of that. Do you, Monica? Like, I don't see... They kind of explained it all within this movie, what it's all from. Like, I don't see a whole movie about that. He basically said why that's there and who created it, how he created it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see a whole movie out of the Bone Temple.
This is going to be silly.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's ridiculous.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. So,
That's a
it's
bummer.
free. I mean, fucking watch it.
I will. I'll get to it.
But don't go in with any high hopes.
I'm not.
It's ridiculous.
I won't. Yeah, that's fine. Great. Bad news.
Yep.
Bad news all around. Well done. Monica, you get anything?
Yes. I'm very excited for what I watched.
Okay.
I'll save the best for last. So on Facebook, I belong to this morbid page where it shows actual dead people and death scenes. And so I found out about this true story about the guy that got stuck in the cave and died, called The Last Descent.
Yes. I think I watched that one. That is miserable, man. Utah, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right?
Yes. Fuck. Nutty Cave.
God, yes. And then fuck you, man. I think I found the worst way to die.
You starved to death in a cave?
You don't. Well, you do. Well, yes.
You thirst to death because
basically you try to wiggle worm your way into like some kind of a weird antechamber, and you get stuck upside down. And people come and try to help you, and then after about 4 days of digging and clawing, they're like, yeah, and running an IV into your fucking calf because all they can see is your ankles. After that, they're like, well, sorry, bro. And then they pull the IV and they leave you to die. And then they cement your body over because they can't, even after you're dead, they can't get you out.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm not going cave exploring, Monica. So I know you had big travel plans for me and my wife. We're not going to do that.
No spelunking for you?
We decided against that. So I'm sorry. We'll be in Vegas.
Yeah, and so then I watched Night of the Reaper.
So I saw a trailer or the thumbnail for that. It looks interesting.
We watched the trailer. Was it good? Or?
What did you think?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. If you guys are going to watch it, I don't want to give nothing away, but I'm going to say I'm going to give it about an 8.
Oh, good.
Okay.
It looked like it had some very good 80s nostalgia, slasher.
Yes, I was just going to say that. It's like so 80s. It's so, they did a great job on that. And then I watched that new movie on Tubi called Takeout.
I saw the thumbnail for that too. It looked very silly. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, it looks like a horror movie centered around a drive-through.
Yes, it's a restaurant, and they believe that the serial killer is in the restaurant, and they have him contained, but they got the wrong guy.
So you tell me this, and I immediately get flashbacks to the massacre on Aisle 7.
Oh.
Which, by the way, the director of that movie is hounding me to this day to come on the show for an interview, sir. I mean, ma'am. He has not given up. It's been like 4 years since we did that episode, and he still wants to come in to defend that movie.
If you want me to tell you which one I liked better, I'll take The Massacre on Aisle 7.
That's not a good sign. That was
a good time movie.
That is not a good sign for takeout at all.
And then I saved the best for last, and you guys are going to want to watch this. So our little guy, Kyle, has a new movie out called Last Breath.
Who's our little guy, Kyle?
Kyle Gallner?
Gallner?
Yeah.
Okay, he's not... Wait a minute. Why did he get relegated to our little guy?
Well, because I'm like taller than him, so I just
You don't know that. You don't know that, my dear.
Okay, so if he's 5'9", we're the same height.
Now,
so.
if you said our little guy, Steven, then I would know exactly who you were talking about. Okay, all right, you're the same height.
Yeah, so he's got a new movie out called Last Breath.
Okay.
And it was... what's that guy's name that was just in the other movie you watched? It feeds Sean Ashmore.
Oh yeah,
is that his name? He plays in it too.
Iceman. Okay.
I fucking hate that guy after watching this movie.
Really?
But yeah, it keeps you on the edge of your seat. You're just like,
what's it about? Is it the?
So Kyle plays a guy who has a really bad temper. And if you talk to him the wrong way, you will get beat down. And he ends up doing something awful, goes to prison for a year, comes out, tries to get back with his girlfriend. But it turns out her new landlord is also now his parole officer.
Ugh.
Wow.
And this guy is trying to move in on his girl.
Uh-oh.
This
That's grounds
week
for
on
whooping.
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, it was a really good movie.
Okay, very cool.
And that's all I watched.
All righty. How about some immersion therapy then?
Immersion therapy.
You know, dudes, sometimes I look at my son and I think to myself, he's awful good looking. I'm not an attractive man. Sometimes I think, look at his long, flowing, curly blonde hair. Me and my wife don't have curly blonde hair. But then I remember she was not raped by a cicada, which is absolutely disgusting.
A lot of monster rape in this one.
This is probably the grossest movie that I have seen in a long time. They really, in 1982, when this movie was made, they were like burgeoning on bladder effects. We saw it in American Werewolf in London, a little bit in The Howling. They ramped it up to 11.
Oh, good Lord, yes.
So, little fun fact for you, that big transformation scene where he's literally for like 15 minutes sitting in the hospital.
And everybody's just watching him?
Well, yeah. Everybody's
like,
oh, what the fuck?
Sitting there for 15 fucking minutes?
Well, his head just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. His head was supposed to explode. It never did because they put too many layers of latex on it. So it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Gotcha.
Good Lord, man. This movie is gross. This is a gross movie on many levels.
Yep. One of them being the main actor's fucking teeth.
Yeah, that was bad. Like, a lot of it is just the premise. It's very Lovecraftian. You have the Kerwins. You have the wards. There's a lot of Lovecraftian subtext here. The idea, like the very concept that your wife was raped by something, and you've spent the last 18 years raising what you thought was your son to be this great kid, and he's doing well, and then all of a sudden he's having these medical problems, and now all of a sudden, maybe that's not actually your son, senor. Maybe that monster rape situation was something more than you thought it was. And then, like, the disgusting, greasy, like, the bladder effects, man. They're just gross. And what we were going for here was more of a... I think what we were going for is more of a werewolf situation. Yeah. But what turned into more of like a...
Just a mongoloid.
Just a fucking... More of a Toxic Avenger situation more than anything else. Gah! That's gross. All the way around. Monica, how dare you insult our senses?
I love this movie.
I do too. It's actually a really good show. As disgusting as the concept is, for a horror movie, it hits on a lot of levels because you have the disruption of the family unit. You have this weird, like when you get the
small town that's hiding something.
Small town, which also fits into Lovecraftian the same way. But when you get into the backstory of the thing that actually assaulted the mom, that's even worse. You felt bad for the kid. Now you feel bad for the thing that got on top of the mom to begin with because of what that individual went through. Good Lord, man. This is like redneckery to the most... why hasn't Rob Zombie remade this movie?
Yeah.
I feel like he could really put a thumb up our butts or something.
He really could hillbilly this thing up.
Ugh, gross. Yuck.
You know, when I watched this movie, it was a double feature with The Thing.
Oh.
And that night, I could not go to sleep. I was in 5th grade or 6th grade. I remember that scene where the dude backs up to the wall and the beast just breaks through the wall and smashes his head.
Yeah.
Pulls his head off.
Terrified. That's all I could think about.
What scared you more, The Thing or this movie?
The Thing traumatized me, but going to bed at night, I was always picturing that scene that something was going to just reach in there and smash my head.
See, I was more worried that my head, like I was going to have an allergic reaction and my head was going to just start
swelling up. Like
just blowing up in weird random shapes. So gross. It is actually a really good movie. It's a really good horror film because, like I said, it hits on a number of different levels. Lovecraftian, family disruption. There is an element of rape.
Not revenge.
Not revenge, really, but just small town rape, secret-y kind of stuff. And when you do the deep dive into Lovecraft, you'll start seeing similarities between him and Stephen King's work. This could have easily been written by Stephen King. If it were in book form, you would have all kinds of weird cheating spouses and fucking child diddling and things like that, and probably a double scoop of gay stuff just for good measure. I don't know why. But it definitely fits into that mythos, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and kick off this week's Immersion Therapy. I would like you guys to watch Shockwaves from 1977 in honor of our Terradome matchup. We're going straight to Nazi Zombie Town. This is not the best Nazi zombie movie.
Okay.
It's not even probably top 7.
You're really selling this thing on me.
It's an interesting show. I'm going to leave it at that. It has a lot to do with goggles.
Okay.
Check this one out, inmates, if you have time. It's streaming on Tubi right now. We will do the same in Compare Notes next week. But now you must educate me.
Nah, you got to figure out who's your daddy.
Who's your daddy? God damn it, Monica.
Yes.
I blame you for this because I've been saying it's time to educate Miss Monica for the last 14 years, and then you fucking abandoned me, and now I got to change it, and now it's who's your daddy? So, fuck you for that, I guess. Who's your daddy?
is Daddy?
Well, my friends, we are in the midst of a very interesting apocalyptic situation. It appears it's not a doomsday plague, but it's actually a pandemic of possession, if that makes sense. We've got some very strange things going on. There is a demonic force that is slowly taking over the world. Now, the bad news is that it's spreading fast. The good news is that it can be killed. But you can't kill it with guns. You have to use either blade weapons or edged weapons. Or this really ornate harpoon gun thing that certain specialists can use. The government is doing the best they can to get on top of it. I just so happen to be a rural farmer who believes that somebody on my land has recently contracted this situation. I got to get him the fuck out of here. I don't want to get myself contaminated or his family contaminated or anybody around me contaminated. I definitely don't want to get my kid's stepdad's dog contaminated, because that's going to be a real fucking problem. And I don't know how I'm going to... That's a big fucking dog, bro. I don't know how I'm going to handle that shit. That thing's a beast. So tune in next weekend, mates. I will drop some knowledge on you on who I might be. In the meantime, I think that's about going to do it for us. Like, comment, subscribe wherever you found the show on, mates. That helps our visibility quite a bit. Thank you very much for joining us this week. We do have a Patreon campaign running if anybody gives a shit. PaddedRoomPodcast.com is where you go to find all the links, T-Villain, Amazon links, all the fun ways that you can subscribe and contribute and whatever you need to do there. Steve, we still need your address so I can send you some Padded Room swag, so get at me with that. In the meantime, join us next week for Trick from 2019, closing out Tom Atkins month here in the Padded Room. I thought we were done.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to send him off with Halloween 3, the big finale.
Nope.
But now we're coming back with Trick.
Yep.
Which is also it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's not Halloween 3.
So it's like you're not playing like Master of Puppets for your finale. You're playing like
more like a Ride the Lightning, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe a I don't know, something like that. Join us next week for Trick from 2019. In the meantime, for Buddy in Absentia, who did not text me this week, by the way.
Oh, maybe he listened.
Well, maybe I'm a little worried now.
Oh, no.
He texts me every Monday to tell me he's not going to make it to the show. I know. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I should check in on him. Halloween, fast approaching. October Bloodlust, coming right around the corner. Nazi zombies. Fucking fish people that I feel were robbed. Okay? I don't know what you people are voting for. Did you not hear me say fish people? They're aquatic, amphibious. Who gives a shit about vampires? They're fish people.
You couldn't even watch a fish person movie this week to get yourself jazzed up for fish people.
I watched the wrong fish people movie, okay? If I had picked the right one, I would have presented a better argument. I feel, okay, all right. I'm not... they're gone. They're done. It's done and over with. Fish People and the Padded Room Podcast. I'm afraid visiting hours are over.
Bye.